So Hyde Music does sponsor a lot of stuff with Sinfonia, and we're so grateful to them. Hi, Hyde. Okay, so look, my fingers are different lengths naturally. This too can go in the hair and the metal for cello because we just need to be a little deeper down for a deeper sound in general. When I'm playing something that's a little more violinistic, I actually let my fingers creep up. But we're not doing that here. We're going more basic cello technique. So, or when I'm playing something more lyrical, I'll go into a little bit more of a violinistic balance. So you see how the pink is on the side, the pinky's on the side of the, this fits into that curve right here. That's a good one. That curve of the frog is where this ring finger fits in. And then now look at me. Do you see? These fingers are balancing the bow. I'm really pretty relaxed. Now I'm going to tip it up flat hair. And we do flat hair because Amit Pellet is an amazing cellist and it allows for more flexibility. If I do angled back like most cellists, what happens is they get stiff here. Stiff here means I will be stiff over here. Rounded here means I will be rounded over here. Is that going to help intonation? Flatter and natural spreading out of my fingers will help my intonation. Here I am on 4 and 3 because they're on the same tendon. My thumb is just a guide behind 2. 4, 2, I might have to spread bigger in first position. And again, that's where 2 is the pivot finger. If it's in fourth position, 2, 4 is really small. And then I open up, and then it's like a slinky for fun, it's a wonderful toy. You know, look at that, my hand's like a slinky. And then my first finger, I lay it back so that when it's its turn, it can do either close, do, ti, do, te, and that ain't all, do, ti, do, te, or sol, fa, or mi, re, or whatever it is. That ability to do this flexible opening up of the hand, which is why my thumb and first finger and second finger and that power, but it's a thumb that allows for that moving around, and then 3 and 4 just fit into that. That really, I think, demonstrates it well. Now, you were saying that you had something going on with your hand. What was your tendency to do at first?
Well, early on, I felt like I wanted to be able to hang on.
Yeah, now you're doing the right thing. You're holding the bow with your left hand because the string holds up the bow. Yeah.
So I think it's easy to want to tuck this higher up into your hand.
Yeah, but that doesn't work
like
well,
that.
Does it? No.
And so instead of feeling like you have to control that, what Nancy was
Yes.
saying is lay them down so you can balance, always hang on with the other hand and get, I thought also the thumb was tucking inside here, but it's on the side.
It's on the side in the corner, strong to it, but not inflexible so that you have flexibility.
So when I started practicing more, I would always hang on with my other hand to put it down and just do this back and forth.
Yes, that's a
so
great
I could make sure my hand
exercise.
was relaxed.
And on one of the videos, if you put it down, I was like putting my finger here, and I'll try that again. Doesn't that feel somewhat similar? You don't have to worry about holding up the bow. What's holding up the bow is the string, and that allows your outer movement muscles to be actually movement muscles rather than holding up muscles, because that's really not their job. And that has an effect throughout your whole body. And if it has an effect throughout your whole body, it has an effect throughout your whole thinking. If you're emotionally upset, you're not going to play well, because you kind of have to like move through that. Or sometimes it can help you move through it so that you're like, I put that past me because I felt those emotions, which is what saved me in that crazy month of December when I moved through grief.
And I think
through music.
Thinking more about the bow being on the first knuckle of your pinky.
Yes.
Rather than the next two.
Yes,
that's when
and
you're
that's
gonna
where
grab
locked
it.
pinky comes from.
So if you can aim more for here on your pinky, that's going to
Can I borrow
help
your bow
with
for a minute?
pronating more, like she was telling you. If that's low, you're going to be pulling that way. But if you go up on a higher knuckle, it'll pull
So
the
can you
other way.
see where I am? I'm on this pad of my finger. I'm on the pads of my finger and the side of all of that finger, but not this joint. This joint is still free. This joint and this joint are both free. This joint is free. I'm kind of flush, and this was the word I used the other day. I'm flush to the side of the bow. Do you see what I mean? I'm flush to the side of the bow. And then again, this finger drapes. Why? Because when I do an extension in the left hand, that's what I'm going to need to do in the left hand. So if this finger can't do that, what makes me think the left hand is going to be able to do that? That's a lot. We can push the red button now. We're done.